You've got a dynamic duo over there right now, George.
Our friend Sarah Jessica Parker, also the author Elysha Chang, whose new book, A Quitter's Paradise, you see it right there, is the first book published by Sarah Jessica's new company, SJP Lit. What was it about this story?
Oh, everything. A unique, original voice, a story about grief that is able to be surprising and funny, and a family, an intergenerational family story, a voice that was fresh, sort of protagonist that is slippery and complicated and withholding and yet pulls a reader in. And I think, you know, anytime you come across a new exceptional writer, inarguably exceptional, you want to be involved in shepherding that story, that author, into the world of greedy readers like me.
It must be great to hear that. What was it like to get that phone call?
Oh my gosh, I was absolutely floored. You know, it's something that I had been working on for 6-7 years alone, and in a community of writers, of course, but to finally have it be read and to hear it read with such enthusiasm, you know, by SJ and also by my editor, Aaron Wicks, it was just, I knew the book would be in really good hands.
You toiled on it for so long. You just said 6 to 7 years. Where did you find that inspiration?
Oh man, you know, I think the inspiration changes over the course of that time. You know, you have to stay interested in the project and move from different motivation to different motivation. But initially, I think I just had a lot of questions about the world that I couldn't find answers to. You know, how to have a career, how to have a love life, how to start a family, just how to live as a person. You know.
So, what do you want people to take away from this book? Who is this for?
I want people to take away whatever they're coming to and looking for. I think something that's really important to the book is definitely the idea that there's parts of us that are unknowable to ourselves, to our closest loved ones, and that can be a comforting thing.
It must be so gratifying to usher new voices into the world.
It is. It's exciting, especially when the voice is not one that you've seen produced on a page. And the story feels very personal. I think this is a family story that is many family stories. And Elysha has found a way to illustrate and describe it that feels little and deeply personal in a way, but is very relatable, even as you come to know people that you might never meet in your life. She describes a country and immigrant life new here in this country, and you feel the smells and the sounds of a village very far away, and you also feel an arrival in a town in New Jersey that's surrounded by industry and people that are different, and an attempted assimilation, and what that does to the next generation and how it shapes them and informs them. So it's thrilling, and it's also just thrilling to see the praise that the book has received, the well-deserved praise, and that the enthusiasm is not mine alone. It is every person who's had this book in their hands has felt the same excitement, the same kind of emotional experience. So it's enormously gratifying to say, here is Elysha Chang, and here is her very special debut.
So you launched this out into the world. You already have another book in you?
Oh, that's got to build. That's got to build up.
We hope so.
It'll take some time.
And what other kinds of books do you want to publish?
Well, we have our next we have the 4 books for the year. They're all by new voices. They're all great, complicated, big reaching stories. We have a story about a family that comes north from the south. We have a story that takes place in Maine. We have a story about a boy from Senegal. I mean, we have kind of global voices, and some of them are rooted here in this country, and some of them touch into this country. So it's a thing that I did before when I was doing SJP for Hogarth, which are, you know, literary fiction at its very finest, and finding the writers that trust us to help get those books into readers' hands.
Well, we look forward to seeing more of them. Congratulations. Thanks for coming in. Sarah Jessica's going to be back on GMA in 2 weeks with the cast of And Just Like That, talking about season 2 of the show. And Elysha's book, A Quitter's Paradise, is out right now.
Well, hey. Hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.